months after the December 7 elections, Abokoma North remains unrepresented in Parliament. The minority have petitioned the IGP for security to enable the declaration of the results, calling the delay unjustified. We're going to delve into this matter. And earlier today, the minority caucus in Parliament, they demanded immediate police protection for the Electoral Commission to complete the long-delayed collation of Abokoma North parliamentary results. It warned that continued inaction is undermining Ghana's democracy. I'm going to show you how they marched from Parliament to the police headquarters earlier today. Take a look at this.
The Abokoma North constituency stands out as a shocking exception. Ladies and gentlemen, since December 2024, the parliamentary results have not been declared, thereby denying the people of Abokoma North their rights to representation under the 1992 Constitution. This is without precedent in the Fourth Republic and constitutes a serious blot on our democratic record. We therefore request that your office takes immediate steps without any more delay. Deploy adequate security personnel to the Electoral Commission at its designated collation center. Ensure an enabling environment for the peaceful and lawful conclusion and collation and declaration process in Abokoma North.
So that's the Frank Anodompre. He is a minority chief whip speaking and in fact presenting that demand for on behalf of the minority in Parliament. Alexander Fenyomakin was there, and the parliamentary candidate for the MPP in Abokoma North was also there as well. Well, how about the NDC? What are their demands to get a closure to this Abokoma North debacle? Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer is the Deputy Director of IT and Elections for the NDC. He is also acting CEO for the Ghana Investment Fund for Electronic Communications. Dr. Rashid Tanko, good evening. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, Alfred. Let me say good evening to you and your cherished viewers across Ghana, especially people from Bimbilla and Willensi constituencies.
Great.
I wish them well.
Right. You saw your colleagues on the other side march to the IGP making demands, immediate protection for the Electoral Commission to collate and declare the results in Abokoma North so that chapter will be closed. They would have representation in Parliament. Is that a demand that you support?
Alfred, they should be dismissed with the contempt they deserve.
Why?
These people, they should be dismissed completely.
Why is that?
Are we in a lawless state? What they are asking for is complete lawlessness.
Why is that?
And that one we are not going to accede today. Alfred, you don't just go to IGP asking that the IGP should come and provide security for you to perpetuate an illegality on the good people of Abokoma North. That's what they are trying to do. Alfred, Abokoma North, we have a standstill. And the standstill is emanated from the 62 polling stations, which the Electoral Commission, which is supposed to have the original pink sheets from these 62 polling stations, indicated to the whole world that they don't have the pink sheets. They lost them. So since they lost them, they were now going to rely on our carbon copies because they gave us carbon copies at the polling stations. We also indicated we were very truthful. The NDC, we are very, very truthful in this matter. At the IPAC meeting, which I represented a party with my colleague, Mahdi, we all agreed that, look, we don't have it because of the vandalism that occurred during the collation in the night. So we also lost ours. The MPP also indicated to us, they also lost theirs, but they have scanned copies. Where from scanned copies? Where did they get the scanned copies? And Electoral Commission now want to use the scanned copies of MPP to declare the results. Who will accept this? Who will accept this kind of thing? And interestingly enough, Alfred, in fact, I want to use your platform to also call on the IGP. In fact, we met him about 2 weeks ago. We met the IGP and told him our position. Now that these people are coming out, in fact, he must initiate process of arresting them.
You want the IGP to arrest?
Yes, arrest the MPP leadership who came for the collation.
Why? Why is that? What have they done?
Alfred, to go and manufacture your own pink sheet, concoct figures on it, and forcing it on an electoral commission to use it to declare you as a winner, it's a criminal act. And that's what they did. Because the presiding officers of electoral commission came, looked at them, and said, no, these are not our pink sheets. I didn't sign it. This is not my signature. Some said these figures are not correct because at my polling station, I didn't have rejected ballots. But the pink sheet you are showing to me has a portion of a rejected ballot. That means it's a fake one. And I was expecting the IGP and his group to arrest them. All the MPP guys who came there, their agents and then the leadership there, arrest them for falsifying official document of state. So, and today they have the audacity to go and tell IGP to come and continue agree to this nonsense.
So in the end, the fundamental concern here is that for the people of Abokoma North who are watching us right now, they don't have representation in this 9th Parliament. And I'm sure that for you as a party, you're concerned as well. So what's your proposal to close that chapter and have a candidate declared as a winner for that constituency and eventually represented in Parliament?
It's simple and straight. Let us go and do a rerun for the 62 polling stations. So long as we don't have the pink sheets, the original pink sheets, and the data for the 62 polling stations, the best option is to go and do a rerun. Is it the first time we are doing a rerun of polling stations? We did one at Akwatia under Afarajan. We went and did election for just less than 6 polling stations in Akwatia. We did even by-elections. We have been going for by-elections. So what has stopped the Electoral Commission to let us go for the 62 polling stations? Why is the MPP running away from this rerun for the 62 polling stations? Because they know that they had concocted fake pink sheets. And the Electoral Commission, who are collaborating with them, wants to declare them winners using this fake sheet.
So you want the 62 polling stations, we want 62 polling stations rerun?
Yes, that is our position. In fact, we told the IGP,
okay.
We told the government. In fact, as a political party, we have mentioned it to the government, and we have also mentioned it to the Electoral Commission as well as the Peace Council, that look, this is our position. We are very truthful. We don't want to bring any fake thing, or we don't want to concoct any figures and come and force it on you. The truth of the matter is that the pink sheets we all got missing on the day, which the Electoral Commission also got.
Okay.
Agreed, they don't have. Now they want to use MPP scan copies. They are masters of faking documents.
And
they have done that.
So is there any timeline to this demand that you made of the IGP?
Oh, it's straightforward. I mean, Alfred, the timeline is very straight. We did it several. We even wrote officially to them. We have written to the Electoral Commission officially indicating our position and told them point blank that, look, we are not going to accept any scan copies from any quarters whatsoever. Because your own presiding officers have vindicated our position that, look, the MPP are up to something. They went and concocted these things and brought them.
We'll see how the commentators will look like on this. And Dr. Rashid Tanko, Computer, appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us.
I'm grateful.